Hey, good evening. We are here with the Fascar Simple Man game called Late Model Sportsman right here at Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix, Arizona at Phoenix International Raceway. And we will find out some really good hard-nosed racing right after this.
You're watching Fascar Racing on Mirror Racing TV. Brought to you by Simple Man Game Calls, sponsor of the Fascar Late Model Sportsman Series, and by SimSpeed News, sponsor of the Fascar Super Late Model Series on Mirror Racing TV.
And we're back, and we got like 30 seconds left of practice. And right now, Chad Heath is leading the practice session with a 30.551. Nah, sorry about that little bit of interruption. And I think I gotta do something real quick. Let's see here. Well, it'll pop up in a minute. And let's see, they are getting ready. And I did fool with no camera angles this track. It's the first time I'm filming at this track, so it should be. Colton King just joined, and he should be the first one to qualify, although I'm not 100% sure about that. And it looks like Mike Fortier is going to be the first qualifier. And this is the first time I'm ever fooling with our TVO. I am way learning here. And here goes a Mike Fortier in the 51 WWOV channel 101.1, Wheeling, West Virginia. And the green flag is out for it. And right now it's showing 6th place because that's where he was at in practice. Here, we just tapped the wall, so that lap will not count. And this is the Simple Man game called Late Model Late Model Sportsman. So they are on a fixed setup right this moment. In practice, some guys was talking about that it was a little loose. Other guys was talking about a little tight. So it's going to be a 50-50 shot. And Mike Fortier will put a 30.899 on the board. And up next, looks like we have Colton King. Running that slick looking Quaker State paint job there. Toyota 54 car. And I do not think, I don't think he turned a lap in practice. I think he came in really late. And I think we're waiting on the go ahead right now. And here he goes. And this will be the first time he ever ran with a fast car. So and he comes right across to the stripe, takes the green flag. And apologies for that. Missed the time. Let's see here. Second lap. Alright, his first time was a 30.874. Still coming around to the second lap was a 30.911. And who let's see. And we have Jason Decker on, and I know he has a paint job on that car. It's just for some reason or another in the late model Sportsman car, I cannot see it. It don't make any sense. He coming across the stripe, taking the green flag. And right now, Colton King is sitting on the pole. Yeah, 30.730 was his first lap. That will put him in first place and on the pole. And I see you've got another late rival, Jeremy Torman. I don't know if he's going to get the qualifier or not. And let's see, second lap. Here he comes to the second lap. Or, well, he's on the second lap. I'm sorry. I'm getting all mixed up already. Oh. And who else we got? I believe is Darren Clark is next. Yep, and he's already on the track. Yeah, he's one of the guys that was complaining about the car being too tight. So, let's see how his qualifying turns out. He's running a beautiful mirror painted Simple Man Game Calls car. You want to see some pretty game calls, deer calls, elk calls, duck calls, they don't matter. Simple Man builds them all. Great craftsmanship, beautiful calls with cheap prices. Check them out at simplemancalls.com. And so far, Jason Decker's still sitting on pole. Darren Clark turned in a 30.723, which will put him on the pole. Good lap for him. Boy, you can see them green gloves up in the cockpit. Hey, coming around to his second lap, and it went, well, I'm still getting used to these timing. And who we got next? Looks like Chad Heath will be up next. He's running the Fascar house car. That is Sim Speed, well, alright, I'm a little lost here. Hilton Young, sorry. Hilton Young here in the 60 car. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Hilton. I knew I was missing one somewhere. I just couldn't figure out which one it was. Man, he's coming around for his first lap on 31.204. I will drop him in 5th place right now. And he's coming out, going into 3, and a little loose going into 3. Coming off 4. Picked it up a little bit, 30.916. That will keep him in 5th place though. And it looks like we got Chad Heath sitting there on the grid line, ready to roll. And as I was mentioning, that is the Sim Speed News Super Late Model logo on the front, and Fascar on the quarter panels. With a mirror, that's a mirror paint job too. So we're going. He was pretty fast in practice. So matter of fact, he was the fastest in practice. So we'll see what he lays out on qualifying. And here he comes. Out of turn 4, down to the flag stand, 30.833. Put him in 3rd position. And just for the folks that don't know this, this is the Phoenix 08. So there is a grass patch in the back there on the dog leg. Ooh, good lap, 30.679. That will boost him rush straight up to the pole. And I believe the last qualifier will be Ted Groh in that 99 car. And he is running the Phoenix car. I wonder why. Slick looking paint job too. And like I said, Jeremy Torman come in late. He missed the pit meeting. So I don't know if he's going to be able to qualify or just have to tag on the tail. And here comes Grove right down to the flag stand for his first lap. Has 30.482. Wow, that will put him up in the pole position. That's a good lap. Oh, 30 point. He dropped a little bit, 30.530. But he will take the pole. And like I said, I don't think Jeremy Torman will be able to run qualifying. I think he's going to have to drop the tail and just see what happens. And there's Jeremy Torman. And usually he's number 52. Not sure what's up with the number. But anyway, tonight he's number 7 in just a plain painted car here. So he is going to get to qualify. Honestly, out of these guys from the background, the Fascar, I look for a lot of green flag laps tonight. And his first lap, he will turn a 31.582. And oh, he gets a little loose. And I believe that will wrap him up right there. He will start in the 8th position. And that looks like that'll do it for qualifying. And let's see here. Nice little shot right there. And look. And we are headed to grid. All right. And I do believe my ticker ain't exactly lining them up right, but like I said, we gonna get this figured out. Let's see if we can work on this and get a quick interview with Ted Grow. Ted Grow, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you loud and clear.
Well, man, you put out a monster lap, but what do you think's going to happen when you get up front with all that clean air?
Setup's really good tonight. The track's really good, not too hot, not too sticky. Really love this place. I got a bunch of official wins here. First time that this car has actually been on the track. But off the last couple of weeks, had a little things to it, and we're ready to go, and it shows with a 30.481.
Well, man, you did a great job in qualifying, and good luck to you.
Appreciate it, man. Looking forward to battling with these guys up front here.
And there you have it, Ted Grow.
36 seconds to go, Dave. We're ready.
All right, guys, what do you say? Fire them up. Let's go racing.
How you like that? All right. And let's go down the grid here. We got, well, let's wait a minute. Let's try that again.
You can take the inside or the outside later.
Well,
we're going to take the inside here.
Okay, 10-4.
well, that didn't work out like I planned to. All right. Let's see. And my grid still ain't working right. Anyway, we fixing to get on. We fixing to get it on. Nope. I gotta work on that. All right, and ignore the place number right there on Ted Grove.
Green flag. Have a great test at the front.
And there they go, green flag. Ted Grove will lead them down into turn one. Clark will get up under Heath. Ho ho. Heath gets a good run on that outside though. And Heath on the outside of the dog leg going in turn three. On the outside, he is making that outside work. But I guarantee you somebody's watching him, and that is Darren Clark. I guarantee he's watching everything that's going on up there. And Ted Grove, he is right on Heath's bumper. Ooh, he gets close to that wall. And a battle for third place back here. Looks like Jason Decker is looking on the inside of Clark. He couldn't make a run on him that time, but he's probably going to try him this time. Then again, I could be wrong. And he's going under him under dog leg. He's got the position under him, but can he make it stick? Not quite yet. I tell you this, Clark is one of the good ones to run the high side. He knows how to get around the track on the high side of it. Now, oh! And Jeremy Torman loops it around, but the green stays out. He better hurry. He gets it back gathered up, and the green flag stays out, and whoa, that was close. And I'm looking for a camera angle, and I cannot find it. Oh well. And Grow is pressured.
Caution.
And there's a caution. Jeremy Torman once again. That's the second time 2 laps that he loops it around in the same spot. And whoa. Mark Fortier's got some damage on the front end. Meanwhile, Chad Heath is still leading the race. They are 8 laps down of 75. And here they come down pit road. Let's see if we can catch a little bit of action, 'cause I think everybody's coming down pit lane. And Mike Fortier stayed out, so he probably will lead a lap. And you see so far, Heath has led all the laps. There goes the 54 of Colton King. And Chad Heath. Grove and Clark, Decker, Hilton. And that's how they came out of pit road. But I do believe Colton King will be your new leader. And like I said, he's a newcomer to this league, Fascar league, and so far he's doing a really good job. If I'm not mistaken, he is, if I'm not mistaken, he is Hilton Young's buddy. And I think Hilton got him in the fast car. And there they go, stacking and racking. Chad, he's starting on the outside. I think he's more comfortable with starting out there. And Mike 40 is back there trying to catch up. And the lights is out on the pace car. And they getting ready. Green flag flies. Colton Young. Colton King gets a really good jump, but look out, here comes Chad Heath in that 80 fast car. Oh, but he slides up. That will give Darren Clark a chance to get up under him, take third position over. Now, Clark is right behind Ted Grove on the outside, but here comes Chad Heath right back at him. We got two side by side behind him. Good Lord, this looks almost like Daytona. These four guys right here is really doing it. Oh, Chad Heath just makes a power move going into that corner. These boys are really getting at it. Here comes Darren Clark up on the outside. They are 2 by 2, too deep. And Clark will take third position that lap. Ted Grove is the new leader. But King has not give up on that bottom side. And uh-oh, 3 wide through the dog leg. And that is your points leader of Chad Heath. With second place in the points is Darren Clark. And them two guys is battling it out big time. Basically, here's how long their tires are going to last doing this. And Heath will clear Clark, I think. Yep, he cleared him. Clark is locking that high side, though. And you can see a little bit of a swarm right behind Clark. And finally, the top 3 is lined up single file. And here comes Jason Decker looking to put a move on Colton King. Decker is under the 54 of King. Going into turn 1, can he make it stick? Oh, he almost slid up into him. Had to back out of it. That will give King a good run. And put Hilton Young on the outside of Decker. And they still got a little ways to go. They're not even a third of the way there yet. And Young's still hanging on tight up on that high side. And it looks like we're going to get to have a battle for the lead. Chad Heath is right back on Ted Grove. Right on his bumper. And he's taking a peek on the inside. And he's all up on his bumper. And he is doing his best. He's under him. Oh, we touch a little bit. And right now, Clark has got a little bit of breathing room. Colton King is 2.5 seconds roughly behind Clark. So he's got a little bit of breathing room. Or, well, excuse me, he's like 1.5 seconds behind him. That's still a big difference. But the problem is with Clark, he's a little over 1 second behind Chad Heath. So, and Heath is looking under Grove one more time. Can he make it stick this time? Last time he almost pushed up into him. And he will slide right up in. Here comes Grove with a crossover right down to the bottom. He gets a little bit loose, but his nose is still there. And oh!
Caution.
Oh!
Good job, bud. Tell me what you got quickly.
Wow! There's no need for a replay on that one. Them boys was running hard. Them guys was running really hard. And don't even know what to say about that. Grove got on his bumper a little hot, I think, and just gave him a little nudge, which loosened Heath up, and that slowed him down. Then Grove did make good contact with him and took him on around. So, them guys are running hard, though. I will say that. And that will put Darren Clark in second. Colton King is coming down pit road. Well, King is in third, and Hilton Young is in fourth, and Jason Decker is in fifth. That's your top five as they go into the pit road. And as we wait for, well, let's wait on that for just a bit. King is out first once again. And then Grove, Heath, Decker, then Clark, then Young. And Mike Fortier is coming on out with him. And that will put Colton King as the lucky winner off pit road. And sounds like somebody wrecking. And as they come out, they come out of pit road, it is Colton King in the lead with Ted Grove. Second place. Jason Decker in third with Darren Clark in fourth. Hilton Young bringing up fifth place. There's your top five. Or did I just mess up? I think I might have messed up. No. Yeah, looks like Colton Young's going to take the outside this time. Did he have that great look on the inside last run? He's going to get another shot at it on the outside here. And the lights is out on the pace car. Nope. One more. Oh yeah, lights is out on the pace car. I need to start watching a little closely.
Green flag.
Green flag is out. Ted Grove gets a good jump off that bottom. But watch that high side. That high side can really come in fast. And Chad Heath will clear. Whoa! Darren Clark just sliced in between them. Into the turn a little too hot. He is running fifth place right now. And as he gets under Colton King, he is trying to chase down Jason Decker. Or he's got him called. Oh, he's looking on the inside. Just wasn't quite close enough to do nothing, though. Meanwhile, Mike Fortier and Hilton Young's got a good race going on. Fortier slides up there a little bit. He takes on off, and the two top guys is checked out on this restart with 44 laps to go. And the last time these two was alone, Grove got into the back of Heath, took him around. Now Heath is behind Grove. So let's see what happens. There'll be a little you push me, I push you. And we got Hilton Young under Colton King. I don't think King took any tires on that pit stop. Yeah, he sure don't act like it, but I could be wrong. I don't know. He could have just took 2 tires. He got out of the pits awful quick. Meanwhile, Darren Clark is trying his best to chase down Decker. He's got a run on him down the front straightaway. Decker gets in the wall coming off of 4. Gives Clark a shot on the bottom side going into 1. He will clear him coming off of 2. But here comes Decker for a crossover going into the dog leg. Got a good run for 3rd place here. And here comes Hilton Young. Going to come up there and try to mix it up with him. You got 2 cars battling. Awesome. When you got 3 cars battling for the same position, that's even more awesome. And that little slip up gave Clark a run he needed. But Hilton Young is trying to take over Decker. And meanwhile, these 2 is still running away from the field. Right now, Heath is 3 seconds ahead of Clark. Heath is running 2nd, Clark in 3rd. So, these 2 guys, they got some breathing room right now. So far, Ted Groh has led the most laps. He's led 21 laps, 22 laps right now. And I think I just seen Jeremy Torment. Yep, he's going to have to take a tow. And he doesn't. I don't know why he's not going to take a tow. Where is the leaders? Leaders is coming out of 2. Jeremy Torment is going in he's trying to get in the pits. And he just popped the motor going into pits. And, you know, I don't know if these guys got a fast repair tonight or not. If they don't, he will definitely be done. And you see, this little pack right here has been doing some hard racing too. We got Darren Clark in 3rd, Decker in 4th with Hilton Jones. Alright, I keep going to call him Hilton Jones for some reason. We got Hilton Young in 5th place. Oh, looks like Clark slipped up a little bit too high. That gives Decker a run down the front straightaway. Can he capitalize on this question? And here goes Hilton Young on the outside of Decker. I'll tell you what, this has got to be the raciest I've ever seen this Fascar late models, simple man game called late model Sportsman guys get. Every one of them is very, very racy tonight. All of them's wanting to get up front and lead a few laps. right now they do got a little bit of breathing room. Oh, I think we got a race for the lead. Chad Heath is looking under Ted Grove. And, oh, they touch again. Side by side down the front chute. Oh, Grove's into the wall a little bit. He slides way up. Heath ran it pretty deep. They come off turn 2, door to door. Going into the dog leg. And he just could not get enough of grip to get on by the 99 of Grove. Oh, but he might do it this time. Look like Ted just come off that corner a little too hard and got up into the wall. That will give Chad Heath the lead. Now, does Heath have anything left to run away from Grove? Ted Grove has led 30 laps in this race. The only one can beat him on most laps led is Chad Heath, and he would almost have to lead the last lap. So. Go back there and see how our trio is doing. Right now they're nose to tail. Clark's got a little bit of gap between him and Decker. Right on board real quick with Hilton Young. There you go. Oh, here he goes, Hilton Young to the inside. Decker slips up high. Hilton Young takes advantage of it and will take 4th position. I believe Colt Young has retired. Yep, he has retired from the race. You see Mike Fortier running 6th right now. Now look at here. I do believe Hilton Young is closing up on Darren Clark. He is within a half a second of him. I tell you what, Hilton Young's on a roll tonight. Right on board with Darren Clark, looking out the back window. And oh wow, missed the lead change. Ted Grove is back in the lead. And I tell you what, it's official. Ted Grove has clinched most laps led. Right now he's at 34 laps and there's only 21 laps left. There is, I don't think there's no way Chad, if he led every lap, I don't think he can catch him on most laps led. But that don't mean he can't go for the win. And here comes Heath back under him once again. He couldn't get a run that time. And meanwhile, Hilton Young is just about caught Clark. Hilton Young is running that sucker. Oh, here he goes, diving down. Oh, got to slam on brakes. Clark slides up. Will Gill Hilton Young, third position. But can he clear him? Clark still hanging on to his quarter panel. And see if he can execute a crossover. If he has got the momentum, he is trying. And Hilton Young just slid up high. They gave some ground back to Clark, but not much. Decker back there, he's very comfortable by himself right now. He has no worries. Two big battles going on, one for first place and one for third place. Imagine that. Oh, Heath's got a big run. Oh, he gets a little loose coming off of two. And he's back under him again. Can he hold it down, keep from sliding into him? Oh, he touches. Oh! Oh, he's in the inside wall. And he keeps it going. But here comes Hilton Young and Darren Clark right there up close to him. You can see them in the background right there. Oh man, did they close up some ground on him. And oh no! Chad checked up to get in the pits. Hilton Young running to the back of Chad and bounced him up into Clark. Clarker went up into the wall on the right front. Oh no, that was terrible, terrible look. The man that come out with that on top was Jason Decker. He moved up to third position. And I'm pretty sure that hurt Clark's car pretty bad. Yeah, he got heavy right front damage. I'm sure the toes knocked out along with it. He's not giving up, though. And here goes Decker looking under Young. Oh, but here comes Clark looking on the outside of Decker. Here the trio goes again. Ted Grow is the leader, but he is all to himself right now. The big race right now is right back here for second place, actually. We got a 3-car battle for second place. Oh, Hilton slides high. That gives Decker a run on the bottom, but here comes Clark right behind Decker. What can he do with him? And he's going to look on the outside of Decker once again. And he's got a run coming on the inside. He is door-to-door with Young. Oh, they touch. They touch crossing the stripe. They're still door to door. Oh, but Young gets a run off that high side, which carries him right on down there. Jason Decker will take second place right now. And Clark is still looking for another run. And we have got 7 laps remaining. And Clark might have burnt his tires completely off on that run right there. Well, them battling out with the 2 in front, which is Jason Decker and Hilton Young. But I don't know. Here comes Clark once again. It's like he backs off and the tires cool off a little bit and then he'll make another run at it. But I'm afraid he's about to run out of time. Oh, he got a little too high that time. But right now, Ted Grow, he is gone. He is actually over 8 seconds in front of Jason Decker. So, all he's got to not do is crash, and he's got this one in the bag. The big, like I said, the big race is right here, actually for second place. We got a 3-car battle for second place. And here goes Hilton Young looking under Decker. He just couldn't get nothing going. And we got 3 to go. Oh, Decker slides up high. Here comes Young up under him. He's got to run. Ow, but he couldn't make it stick. I just certain places there's just too much momentum on the outside. Oh, here comes Clark, right back on the bumper of Hilton. And white flag. Last lap for Ted Grove. One more turn and he will have this one in the bag. And here goes the checker flag for Ted Grove. And he got this one. Here goes Jason Decker. Looking for second place. Hilton Young in third and Darren Clark in fourth. With Mark Fortier bringing up fifth place. Oh, boys, good run. And Chad Heath in a terrible wreck little bit ago, a few laps ago. Brings it home in sixth place. I tell you what, that guy right there, he drove his butt off. Because Darren Clark is my brother, and I know how hard he can drive, and Hilton Young did a great job. And Ted Grove's burning them down there a little bit. It's kind of hard at this straight. You got two walls on each side. It ain't very much room. All right. Let's see if we get a few interviews here. Hilton Young, you got a copy?
10-4.
Man, I don't know what to say. Y'all three drove hard all night long. How do you feel about that?
That was some awesome racing till about 20 laps to go when the car just all of a sudden got crazy loose.
Well, man, you was doing a great job. It's y'all was putting on a great show. Is there anybody you want to thank?
Just my sponsors, Food Lion, Church's Chicken, Chevrolet. It's a good run. Thanks to the guys in front of me and behind me. We could have got together at any point. That was some hard racing.
Yes, it was. Y'all did a great job. Y'all put on a really good show. And congratulations on third place, man.
Thank you very much.
Jason Decker, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
You got to tell me, what was you thinking to see Darren Clark and Hilton Young behind you battling it out right there on your back bumper?
Well, it was a lot of fun, and I want to thank those two for a great race tonight. It was fun racing around them all night, both good, clean drivers. It was a lot of fun, but I was giving it hell there at the end, just trying to stay away from them.
Y'all did a great job. Like I said, y'all put on a great show. Is there anybody you want to thank?
This is my first top three, so absolutely. I want to thank everybody at Fascar for letting me run with you guys. It's a great group of people. There's a lot of different leagues out there, but this one's run really well. Anybody that watches this broadcast, you'd be hard-pressed to find a better league to run in.
All right, and congratulations on second place.
Thank you, sir.
Ted Grove, the man of the hour. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Man, you and Chad, y'all run hard together all night long. What was you thinking when he slipped up into you and bumped?
He didn't do nothing wrong. I got tight, and I was pedaling it through the corner. And once you come back to the throttle there, coming off the apex, getting back to it, the car started sliding. I got back out of the throttle, got back into it, slid sideways, just came down across his right front, and I was telling him that it was all my fault. He did nothing wrong there. The car just got away from me there, trying to hang out up top there, because I knew if I could do that going into one that I might be able to have something for him. But I feel absolutely awful. Not the way I wanted to win my first fast car race, but I guess we'll take it. not the way I wanted to do it, but I feel really bad for what happened with Chad.
Well, I can tell you, y'all two put on a great show yourself. Y'all did some really good hard-nosed racing. Is there anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, got to thank Simple Man Game Call. Got to thank Fascar. Thanks Chad, Mike, all them guys for putting this on. I've got a bunch of official wins, but this is my first official league race win, and I saw that Phoenix was on the schedule, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go run it and give it a whirl, see what we can do. And car was really good. You know, to be 2/10 quicker in qualifying was really, really surprising. And then to be able to stay out in front of Chad there. I wrecked him twice this race, and I misjudged his braking point going into 1 early on when that first caution came out. And then off of 4 there, just, man, I feel horrible. But we're going to try to double down tonight, see if we can pick up the Super Late Model win also.
All right, man, I hear you. Congratulations on the win, man. Y'all did a great job.
Yeah, appreciate that. And again, I got to apologize to Chad for the contact there. He would have beat me either way because my car started falling off and he was still saving there. But not the way you want to do it, but I guess you take him any way you can get him, I guess.
That's very true. All right.
All right, guys, great job in the interviews. Awesome.
There we go. Now I'm learning how to do this. All right. Well, here comes the results. We got Ted Grow in the win. Jason Decker taking 3rd. Hilton Young taking 3rd. Jason Decker took 2nd. Hilton Young took 3rd. Darren Clark in 4th. Mike Fortier 5th. Chad Heath 6th place. Colton King brings it home in 7th. And Jeremy Torman in 8th position. And there is your race results right there. And stay tuned because here shortly in about 20 minutes we're going to have the Super Late Model race. Sim Speed News Super Late Models coming up right here on Mirror Racing TV.